I have in my press release today put all the chronology, how and what happened, what time I reached there. Some people were trying to create a conspiracy against me, and they were trying to project that I was there on the 18th over there in that party that they had, and the 19th also, I was there on the yacht. But these were all false allegations, and somebody in the social media was trying to do that. As we all know, there are some so-called, I'll have to say, so-called journalist portals, who do all these things, and they were trying to project as if I was the main culprit. So I have told that when I reached over there, I reached on the 19th. I have given all the evidence now that I reached there on the 19th, and I went there with the intention of releasing this book. I'll just show you one second. I was invited there, and I was a guest to it. I have got nothing to do with the Northeast Festival. I am not a party to it. Like the others were invited, the ministers were invited, the Union Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia was invited, and Pavitra Margarita was invited. Same way I was also invited. And I thought that it is a good opportunity to release my book on Bhupen Hazarika, as this book is written in English. And Mr. Mahanta told me that, you can release. I asked him whether I can release the book, only then I can come, because the next day I was supposed to go to Dubai. He said, no, I'll arrange for that so that you can release the book. So I said, very good, well, then I'm coming. So I went there on the 18th night from 11:30. 18th, I was in Guwahati, my movie premiere was there. So I was there in the premiere, everybody has seen me there, the entire film industry was sitting with me. After the premiere, I went off to Kolkata at 8 o'clock flight, and from Kolkata at 11:30 at night. 11:30 night, my flight was to Singapore. I went to Singapore. I reached Singapore. I landed at 6:30, and from 6:30, by the time I reached the hotel, it became 9. It takes time to do all immigration and everything we do, and we were also going slowly because we knew that to get our room was difficult. Neither Shyam Kanu Mohanto paid me for the room, neither he paid me for the travel, nothing. It was my own interest that I had gone. Now people are trying to project like this, as if that I have done a crime and I was there and I sponsored everything. Zubeen was so close to my heart, not now, from the last 37 years, when he was not the Zubeen Garg that he was, and I was not the Sanjive Narain what I am today. We have been together for years. And at 3 o'clock when I woke up from my room, and I went to a hotel to eat, in a restaurant to eat lunch. We both, me and another friend of mine who had gone with me, we both were having lunch. I got a call from Shyam Kanu Mohanta that, have you reached? I said, yes. So there is a problem, there is an accident that has happened, and I'm sitting, a meeting is going on with all the ministers. So can you just check out what has happened? I said, okay, but whom to check out? So he said, I'm sending you an SMS with a phone number. So he sent me a phone number of a Singapore number, local number. So I tried that number, and maybe once, twice I couldn't get the number because they were in an island. Later on I came to know that since they are there, it didn't get connected. After that, the phone got connected. I spoke to the person. He said that this accident has happened and we have come to some island name. I don't remember the name also, what island it was. Then I said, how dare you all, how could you all take him over there? So he said, see, first we are on the way, we are coming to a pier, you come there. So I said, okay, where are you all coming? So he told me that there is a pier. Pier means the Jahaj Ghat, what we call in local language, the pier. So he said that I'm coming to this pier. So we took a cab, and by that time only I got another call from Guwahati. One of our friends, Rajesh Bhuiya, he called me up and he informed me that such accident has happened. So as a brother, as a well-wisher, as a friend, he's in Aha. Will I not run to save him? I did my duty. I ran there. I went to the ferry point where they were waiting, and I saw there was an ambulance outside and they were pumping him. The Coast Guard and there was other people, they were pumping him. So when I saw that, first I went and I shouted, how could you all bring him here? And I blasted that manager of his that I said, how dare you bring him here? You know what is treatment. And last year when he had that seizure, that time he was treated in our hospital only, Nemcare hospital. So we knew that he has a seizure and he should be taken care of and he should not be in. And how can you go to a sea? So then we came back. So when I asked him how it happened, that person from the other side, he told me diving. So because they were in a yacht coming, So I think maybe there is some disturbance on the phone. So I thought diving, when you say on the ocean there is a diving, what will I think? I thought it's a scuba diving. Because it's an ocean. You cannot be swimming, it's not a swimming pool dive board. So I only said, it's a scuba diving, accident has happened. So when I reached there, I blasted these people, then the police got annoyed, they're telling, why are you shouting, they're telling me. So I told the police, listen, you all leave all this, whatever you all want to do, first let's take him to the hospital. The ambulance is waiting outside, let's take him to the hospital. So the police said that you want to take, you can take him, but these people are not allowed to go. So I said, if I go, who will tell his details? Only his manager can tell his details. So I said, at least you should give one person, let him come. So they asked which one. I said, let his manager come. He knows what treatment is going on, what he has eaten, what he has not done. I don't know anything. So when I told them that, they said, okay, give his I-card and all. They asked him all those things and they said, okay, you take him. So we took him. We took him, rushed to the ambulance. And today I have released the photographs. Luckily for me, my friend over there, somebody took a photograph over there of me taking to the ambulance, and then in the ambulance also they were pumping him, and I got that video. And we put him there in that ambulance, and this Gautam, this Siddharth, his manager, he sat on the ambulance, and they took him to the hospital, rushed him to the hospital. The Assistant High Commissioner of Singapore, he was there, Indian High Commissioner, he was there. So he started talking to me. And then I asked him, can you take us to the hospital? He said, yes, come along with me in my car. So we three sat in the back seat with the Indian Assistant High Commissioner, and we went to the hospital. So as soon as because we reached late, because we have to stop our car and go, and the ambulance reached first. He doesn't have to stop. So when we went, he was already taken to the ICU, and in the ICU they were pumping him. They were trying all that machine and all whatever they were doing. They were doing that. About an hour and a half, we were waiting for that. And in that hour and a half, when I was outside, I called up everybody and I was informing what has happened, what has not happened. I was informing everybody. And after that hour and maybe 2 hours, the doctor came and said that, 1.5 or 2 hours, that he is no more. But I said, he told me that this is not official. This is not official. Officially, we will declare only, when the senior doctor comes. So I said, okay. So again I came out, I said, until and unless the official declaration comes, we cannot say anything. So that also went off. We finished everything. The doctor went back. Then they told me, doctor said, you can come and see the body. So that picture also I have. And the time is also here when I took a picture of the body. This is his first row. And this is at 7:23 p.m. Singapore time. This is 7:23 p.m. Singapore time. This was the first photo of Zubeen. And then he told me that now you have seen, you all can please go back to your hotels and come here on Monday. I said, I got a shock. What do you mean by Monday? I said, you can't say that. He said, no, Saturday, Sunday, everything is closed over here. So then again I called up frantically. I called up the government, I called up the minister, and I said, do something with the commissioner, because they are saying Saturday, Sunday is closed. And then I started explaining them, the police and the hospital people, that how important he is for the state. There might be a fire in the state if we don't send him. We cannot keep him for 2 days. And then maybe the government also spoke, they talked, and that is how maybe things got sorted out, and he was brought next day. I was also supposed to come with the body. I was thinking that I will also go with the body. But then next day when he was diverted to Delhi, because obviously Saturday, Sunday is a holiday, so government also cannot help. You will not get the clearances to get. So he was diverted to Delhi, and I came by the next day. Same, and next day I reached. So they also reached in the morning. I also reached in the afternoon. By that time, some media, in the social media, they tried to create that I was there, I was doing all this, I was there. So what happened? For that reason, when I asked the administration, the police, they said, you cannot come here. If you come here, we will not take responsibility of you. So that is the reason why I didn't go. I was waiting for his funeral to go. But it is such a sad day for me.
So do you think that was there any negligence or the conspiracy?
Conspiracy, I don't know if there was any conspiracy, but yes, negligence was there. Taking him to a ocean is only a negligence. No? You cannot take somebody to the ocean, a person who has had a seizure. You cannot take him to the swimming pool. Leave aside the ocean. So I had posted that had I been there, I would never have allowed him to go. to ocean. Leave aside a swimming, I will not allow him to go to a swimming pool. Ocean to bahut dur kotha. Means it would have been a long, long way off. But the Assam Association people over there, there's a guy called Tanmoy who booked the yacht, and he was excited, he said, and they took him along. They went there. And the first thing when I reached there was I was blushing him, the manager. Actually, he should have taken care of him. He should have. But now, you know, social media is such that people start making stories over there. On the 7th, we did a program in Mumbai where Zubeen had come. And after breakfast, I made him sleep. He slept. And in the evening, then we released this book also over there, and the other people also sang songs. He also performed very well. And that day also I explained him that you should stop on this.
So the multiple FIRs have been lost at the different police stations, and one FIR has been lost against you also. The CID is now starting their investigation. So what do you wish?
I will cooperate with CID. I would request the Honorable CM, not only CID, you can give it to CBI, you can give it to anybody, you know. I also want this investigation to happen, and I will cooperate with the investigation, 100% I will cooperate with the investigation. He was most dearest to me also. I also want, if there was a conspiracy, the people should get capital punishment, I'll say. And if there was no conspiracy, then also negligence, for negligence he has to be punished, people has to be punished, whoever had done that negligence. Because whenever we got Zubeen Garg to do our program, we used to ensure that he takes complete rest, he sleeps, then performs.
So you also want justice for Zubeen Garg?
Absolutely, I want 100% justice for Zubeen Garg.
Well, Mr. Narain, what was your first reaction when you saw Zubeen's body in the yacht, and what was your reactions towards Zubeen's manager along with all the people in the yacht?
I was shouting at them. I was shouting at them and I was screaming at them. And then the cop said, who the hell is this guy who's screaming like this? And then somebody, you know, was, because that, I think the other guys knew me. The people who were with Zubeen, they knew. So they said, he is his elder brother, Dada, he's his Dada. So I was blasting this, I was shouting at Siddharth only, how dare you, how could you bring him here? He should not have brought him there. Yeah? Leave aside the other people. These Singapore people, they will say, the Singapore Assam Association, they will say, we might not know, we didn't know about it. So we got him. But he knew everything. He knew that he is not well. So he should not have allowed, or he should have convinced them that, you know, we should not go. So that is negligence. But I had questioned him this also. I had questioned Siddharth this. This was my first reaction. But his answer was that nobody is listening to me. He doesn't listen. He doesn't listen to me.
One thing that's keeping the people of Assam in a query is that you are here. You have already given your clarification. But Syamkanu Mohanta and Siddharth Sharma, they're still at loop. Nobody knows where they are. They haven't given anything and said anything on the social media. People don't know whether they're in India, they're in Singapore, or anywhere.
See, that is up to the government to investigate, and how can I comment on that? You know, I am nobody to comment on that. Today I had to do this press meet. I had to, you know, give my clarification. Otherwise, there was some conspiracy going on to project me as a villain where I had got nothing. So today, with all the evidence, my tickets, my boarding pass, the stamp of the immigration. So you asked me about that case. Just see at the FIR, the person whoever has filed that FIR, he has filed that on 17th. I and Syamkanu Mohanta took Zubeen Garg over there. 17th and 18th I was in Guwahati. 18th my cinema premiere was going on. So I have given all the evidences. So then we can make out there is some vested interest. There are some vested interest people who are trying to malign our image, or maybe malign the popularity of Prague. We all know that Prague is public's channel, and Zubeen used to claim that Prague is his own channel. Because he has been with me from day one, from the first day of the channel.